We are at the Elk this month for our real estate market update for the Spokane area. And this will be a market update for the month of July. Timing wise, we've had a few things going on in Spokane. Three really large fires that have devastated neighborhoods and areas. And so thoughts and prayers for anyone affected by those. I think right now there's 700 homes that have been completely lost, and 70,000 people or so that have been evacuated from those areas. So it's just absolutely devastating.
Yeah, we just hope you and your family and friends are all safe. And it's been devastating.
Yeah. For real estate market update, we've kind of seen some stability in prices, staying pretty flat year over year. Our median sale price was 416. Our closed sales pretty flat year over year. New inventory or new listings that's come onto the market, that actually is down year over year about 15% for the month of July. But our active listings, like the number of homes that are on the market, don't have an offer, that is steadily increasing. We're sitting at about 3,900 homes on the market right now, which is up 12 to 15% year over year. So, you know, right now for July, we saw that the new listing, pace kind of slow down a bit, and we're still seeing inventory sitting on the market for a bit longer. So be patient. It's a patience market, and just make sure we have the best condition and the best price we can be for the home and competition around it.
Well, and as for interest rates, we really started July and ended July about the same. If you looked at the bond market, we were down 23 basis points, not enough to affect rates by even an eighth. So they've somewhat stabilized. That's the good news. The bad news is they're as high as they've been in a year. I do think that there's momentum that will change that. Federal Reserve Bank met last week. They kept their rates the same. They're indicating that they probably will raise their rates. And I will say something that might surprise a lot of people. I actually think if they raise their rate, that could help mortgage-backed securities and lower their rates, as it would show that the Federal Reserve Bank is serious about attacking inflation.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because it's actually something I wanted to make sure we touch on is kind of the contrarian of we're so focused on the Fed lowering rates because it does help with consumer debt and credit cards and things along those lines. But when you look at mortgage, and that's typically the largest payment on a monthly basis and the largest asset, I agree with you. I think if the Fed raises rates, it's going to have the opposite effect of what everyone thinks it's going to have on mortgages, because it is fiscally responsible, and I think that'll be a good thing for the 10-year Treasury.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, depending on what you think of Kevin Warsh, I think he's kind of indicated, look, he doesn't think that the Fed was strong enough on inflation in the past, and that they're not going to project what they're going to do. But you can tell from what he's saying that, and he came out and said the Fed's gauge for inflation is 2%, not 2.2, not 2.5, not 2.9, but 2%. And he feels strongly that's where he needs to get.
I think he's an absolute stud. Been saying it for as long as he's been on the nominee. He's a hawk. I'm so happy that the Fed's going to remain independent and not be pressured by executive branch or anything like that. That's just my opinion, but I think it's going to be great. I think he's doing what he needs to do, and I think that'll be a benefit for mortgage rates. In addition to, oil. Hopefully that starts to go down. I mean, that's kind of been in a bit of a trend, flat since a couple months. So, I mean, good momentum as far as seeing if we can get rates lower.
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Yeah. So, as always, if you are in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, we can be reached at 509-990-SOLD.
And we can be reached at 509-747-1300.
Yeah, and he's if you need money.
Yeah, if you need to borrow money.
And we'll see you guys next month for the August update. And we'll be at a new spot next month. So TBD.